understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it.
What's poppin', YouTube? What's poppin'? I hope you're having a blessed day, you know what I'm saying? If you new to the channel, you don't know what I'm about, you feel me? I do daily reaction videos every single day. I know I look like a bum today. I'm wearing a beater with a hole in it, bitch, you feel me? But who cares? You feel me? We just about to watch a video together. We about to chill. We about to get to know each other, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like to waste your time, you know what I'm saying? So today, we're gonna be reacting to top 10 scary messages found in attics. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nighttime. You can see outside. Yeah, you see the broken window. This ghetto shit, ghetto setup. You know what I'm saying? But get your snack. Get your little drink. If you don't have no Minute Maid or that, what is you doing, bro? Like, what is you doing? Like, high key. But get your Minute Maid and you have to get straight into the vid. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen no ghosts. I never really seen no spirits. So I don't really believe in them shit like that. But I mean, like, I believe in them. I know they're real. But like, I don't really fuck with them like that. I don't really try to conjure any spirits or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We have to get straight into this biddy. This shit about to be litty as a biddy. You feel me? Like a titty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Most Amazing Top
like
10. I'm Chaderena and we're back with some scary countdowns. What's the scariest room in the house? If we're not counting the pile of unmarked VHSs in your parents' closet, I would probably say the attic. Now, what's one of the scariest things you could find up there? Well, like a future version of yourself that's bald and fat and he's telling you you're about to make a grave mistake and can I also borrow $30? But besides that, I would probably say unknown messages from unknown people. Make sure you stick around to number 1 because it's freaky. Now let's get into it. 10. A tombstone. And I'm not talking about
Fuck no. That nigga dead. That nigga dead. You see his hair? He was like, it hit the ground like that. Crazy.
I'm talking about literally the thing that has all your contact information on it after you die. It was labeled Judith, wife of Josiah Ambrose. She died August 7th, 1864. It's unknown why the grave marker was stashed away in someone's attic. Some of the comics suggest that because the gravestone was dated all the way back in 1864, that the body might be buried on the property. So the gravestone was removed because that's obviously not good for the market value. Other people are saying that it might be a prop. All this stuff kind of creeps me out. I don't know why you would want to be buried. Like, I want to get cremated, and then I want to have my ashes spread over a Five Guys.
So, let me get this straight. They went in the attic. First of all, who even goes in attics? They went in that bitty, and they looked and found a tombstone. Bro, I'm automatically out that bitch. Like, y'all going, I seen that bitch. I'm like, damn, that's tough. That is tough. You can have this house. I am out. You feel me? So, that's crazy.
I love Five Guys. Number 9. Do you see him? This one literally gave me chills. Let's say you have a nice vacation home, you go there a few times a year, you're Mr. Moneybags, life's good. That's until you go up to your attic and you find this. A pitch black Polaroid with scratches all over it. And the message, do you see him? Oh my god, this creeps me out. How did it get there? Was it placed there before you bought the place? Or did someone come in and leave it for you? I've broken it down to 2 possible scenarios. 1. The picture was taken by a child in an attempt to make a portrait of their sibling and their finger was over the lens and then they wrote this cute little message on it. Or 2. This is the beginning of a person's torment from a demonic presence. As time goes on, the image will slowly become clear until it's the last horrifying thing they see before they die. It's the only 2 logical options. 8. A dead...
That was some BS, bro. Like, keep it 100, bro. With somebody else. I don't understand how you go in an attic that hasn't been, like, rated yet. You know, when they selling houses, they usually have all that shit checked out. You know what I'm saying? They check that attic, they check this... everything to make sure everything's empty and ready for your ass, you know what I'm saying? And they have to tell you if your house is haunted. So if you buy a haunted house, that's your fault. That's your damn fault that spirit's trying to fuck you when you're sleeping. Let's go back into the video.
Bird with a secret. All sorts of creepy animals and creepy crawlies can work their way into your home. It's happened to me. I used to live in a place with 4 guys. There was mice in the basement and raccoons in the ceiling. Paying
What the
rent
fuck?
really makes you respect your parents. But we never found anything as crazy as this. Genre posted on Imager back in 2014 a picture of a pigeon's skeleton. Not particularly scary, but what is much freakier is what's attached to its leg. It has a little red case on it with a coded message. It's suspected to be a World War II secret code that no one has been able to crack. A historian by the name of Gord Young claimed to have solved it, but those claims turned out to be false. So really you have no idea what this message says. It could be a deep, dark secret, or my Five Guys order. I love Five Guys. Number 7, a Ouija board. Have you ever wanted to talk to the dead? Or mess around with demonic forces? Are you
Have y'all ever noticed, like, when you see somebody messing with a Ouija boards, I'm no racist shit, it's always the white people, bro. Black people know not to fuck with that shit. They know not to fuck with that shit. I can imagine my kid be like, oh, dad, can I get a Ouija? Bitch, you not getting none of that shit. You not getting that shit. I'm gonna smack that out your head, you hear me? Now let's get back into it.
tempted by the dark arts or intrigued by evil? No, me neither. I want to watch MTV series and order food on Uber Eats and be told that I'm pretty. That's it. So if I found this in my attic, I would freak out. A couple found an antique wooden Ouija board in their home. They found it in pristine condition as if someone had been taking care of it. Their comments on the finding were, "We haven't disturbed the Ouija board." I would disturb it. I would throw it to the bottom of the ocean like the end of Jumanji. Number 6, Kennedy assassination newspaper. I mean, I can understand why someone would keep this. It was a very important moment in history. America was rattled by this. The president was shot from a grassy knoll. But let's go full conspiracy theory. What if the previous owners were the shooters and they kept the clipping as a trophy, leaving it behind as a clue for some curious investigator to follow the trail? Probably not, but it would be super creepy to walk up in your attic and see a snapshot from one of the most horrific moments ever broadcasted. I would probably try to sell it on eBay. Number 5, Adolf Hitler's record collection. So this isn't much of a message as it is music, but I think we could all argue that there's some messages in songs. One of the most surprising things about this record collection is it contained Russian and Jewish musicians, which apparently Hitler considered subhuman. A strong rule should be, if you're racist, you don't get to enjoy other people's culture. You stay in the corner while the rest of us eat pho and listen to K-pop. What really scares me about this isn't the music, but what he was doing while he played it. What occupied his hands right after he put the needle down on the record? Number 4, if you have a weak stomach, do not enter. This message was found in a Norwegian home by Reddit user MyNdig. How did they find it? Well, the story goes that they went up to their attic and found a door with a padlock on it. Neither of them had the key, so they got some bolt cutters to stamp it off. In the space, they found a lamp alarm, a map of Western Europe, a lonely doll shoe, and a note that said in Norwegian, "If you have a weak stomach, do not enter." A super creepy room. Why would someone have something like this with a disturbing note? It turns out it was a World War II safe room. Could have potentially been used by Norwegian people to hide from Nazis and listen to BBC radio reports that weren't Nazi propaganda.
Man,
The
that's
room was
crazy.
large enough to fit a whole family in it. Could you imagine how terrified you would be hiding from Nazis with your whole family? Number 3, a father's secret. This one we snagged off of the creepy subreddit, and it's a pretty wild story. Think back to when you were a teenager. You're at home, you're probably a little bored, so you start snooping around your house. You end up in the attic, and you find a chest full of letters. Seems pretty interesting, so you start
is that?
flipping through them.
I don't know
And
how
then you
nobody
recognize
ever
the
goes in the
handwriting.
attic, like, for a
It's your
while.
grandmother's.
When you get
And
it, when you
all
buy
the
the house.
letters are referencing being in jail, and all the letters are addressed to someone with the same name as your dad. This is exactly what happened to this Redditor. After making the frightening discovery, he took the evidence downstairs to his mom and asked her all about it. She took some prying, but then she confessed that his father had been imprisoned for murder. You think you know a guy, and then he's a murderer. After that, you would win all those arguments though. They're like, my dad could beat up your dad. Like, no, my dad could beat up your dad for sure. Number 2.
Like, how would you feel, bro? You went up in the attic, and then you found some messages, some letters, and then you found out your dad was murdering people. Like, damn, like, I don't even know how I feel about that. I'll be like, damn. Well, I don't know.
Creepy piggy bank. Kids are always doing the silliest things, like coloring on walls, talking to imaginary friends, decapitating their toys. I actually did this when I was a kid. I pulled the head off my Max Steel action figure and then I cried when I couldn't get it back on. I'm not sure if this kid felt the same remorse. This is off the website Boredom Therapy, and this image is haunting. It seems like some little girl got creative with her arts and crafts and glued the severed head of one of her dolls to the top of this jar. She then labeled the jar with what I assume is the doll's name, Holly. Either that, or a message to some girl named Holly that she's gonna cut off her head and stuff her body full of coins. This is super creepy. It's basically the villain from the original Toy Story if he was more financially responsible. Number 1. Blanche Monnier. Now this last one wasn't exactly a message found in an attic, but an anonymous letter led people straight to an attic. Blanche Monnier is a very unsettling case. The year is 1901 in France. Police receive an anonymous tip that someone is being held captive. When they went to investigate, they found Blanche Monnier. The now 52-year-old woman had been locked in her attic by her mother for 25 years. Blanche was almost a skeleton. She was malnourished. She hadn't seen sunlight the entire time she was held captive. Her mother was arrested and Blanche was transferred to a hospital. The saddest part about this is I feel no justice was served because Blanche's mother died 15 days after her arrest and there was no time for a trial to be held. There you have it. Top 10 scary messages found in attics. Feel free to leave a comment below asking what video you would like to see next. And always like, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. And until next time, I'll be sleeping with the lights on.
That's the end of the video, man. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. I really feel like I don't understand how people can like lock their kids in the what? Like I never heard that shit. Like lock your kids in the attic for 20 something years or something. Like damn, and like they was barely getting fed. Like how was you even feeding them? The first time you would've knocked me in that bitch, I would've. The second time you would've opened the door to get me some food, I would've punched you in your shit and left. I would've been out of there. I would've been like deuces. You feel me? But I hope you enjoyed the video, man. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, man. We litty like a bitty with a big ass titty. You feel me? And if subscribe down below, you know what I'm saying, comment down below, hit the notification bell, you know what I'm saying, recommend me another video because I do all my recommendations if you're new to the channel, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, you know the motto, we going to the top, we gonna get the whole team up there, you know what I'm saying. I love you with everything in me. Peace.